Hey guys, welcome to Fox Games. Gonna go over some more Dust 2 highlights. Sorry it's Dust 2 again. I will add a nuke map, some other maps. Not the only map I play, but it is the most popular map in the game, so it is one that I still enjoy, even though I've played it tons of times. And I wanted to talk a little bit about trolling. And maybe, actually, first I want to ask you guys' opinions about early round buys. For the most part, I mean, obviously if you win pistol round, you want to buy. But I feel like a lot of times it can be worth it. I guess it kind of depends on your teammates if you know how they play. But it can be worth it to buy second round, even though you can't afford head armor and stuff like that. I don't know. The MAC-10 I feel like is a worthwhile buy second round. Obviously if they have buy-ons and stuff. A lot of times they buy cheap weapons, and I feel like you have a fairly good chance of getting a kill. Man, I sucked on that shot. I don't know. I'm a supporter of second round buys, even if you lose the pistol round. But you guys can let me know your opinions and why that. So this game, here's the thing about trolling and ranks in this game. I used to be very annoyed that you couldn't see anyone's rank except you and your friends, because then I couldn't really tell if the teams were even. Because that's the whole point of the ranking system, is you're trying to find out if, you know, you're ideally matched with an equal team across the board. And I feel like it largely works. Probably, in my opinion, 2/3 of the time, I feel like the teams are even. Obviously, some maps are going to favor certain people and certain playstyles, and get started on CT or T. That can be an issue for who wins. But for the most part, I feel like the matchmaking system works pretty well. So at the beginning of this game, you know, we're having a rough time the first part of the game. Obviously, we're 1 in 10 right now. I'm having trouble. I don't do well with some of the cheaper guns and the cheaper rifles. I'm a good op shot. I'm usually a good P90 shot, but obviously I can get outplayed by a rifle with a P90. And I'm actually a very good auto shotty player. So until I could get this op, I was having a rough time, especially Dust 2. And a lot of people complain about this, but it is a very op-centric map. And I think that's one of the things people like about the map. There's a lot of places to hide, but not too many. You know, I can play against an op on Dust 2 if you get a smoke, or if you play certain spots, they're more favorable against an op. And so that's my opinion on that. But so this Boom guy, right off the bat, 6th round, we've lost 6 rounds, and he starts asking people what the ranks are. And I understand kind of why people do, but it's very irritating when people do. Because, first of all, it implies that everyone else is messing up except for you. And obviously this is a problem with, and I have no idea how that first shot didn't kill that guy. That's a problem with Counter-Strike in general. John gave me that heads up, that was nice of him. Is that the community is a little bit toxic. Let's be honest, guys. Counter-Strike has a fairly toxic community. And so no one wants it to be their fault. And I love reading the reviews on Steam for Counter-Strike, because they are fantastic. If you read the reviews, you know, shoot someone with an op, you're a noob. Get shot with an op, you know, get wrecked. No matter what you do in Counter-Strike, it will be, people will razz you about it and give you a hard time. And so this guy is talking to people, what rank are you guys? And of course he doesn't want to give away his rank, just in case he's way higher ranked than everyone else. But of course he's implying that everyone else is a sucky low-ranked player except for him. Even though, if we look at the score here, he's not doing great. And eventually I passed him. And at this point I realized we're not going to win. And so my sole purpose was to get higher than Boom, and I did it. And it was great. I got to rub it in his face. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time on Fox Games, and I hope you enjoyed it.